Hi everyone, my name is Julie. This is Keep Calm with Books and Coffee, and today is going to be my second installment for the TBR in review series for 2023. So basically, a couple of years ago, I went through my TBR shelf and separated everything by the year I purchased the books, not necessarily when they were published, but when I purchased them. And I kind of went through them to see if I was still interested in the books. I kind of polled my audience to see if they thought I should still be interested in the books. That was year one. In year two, I kind of pulled everything off again and reviewed it. And now in year three, we have kind of similar vibes to year two. However, I have recently been inspired by Kayla over at Books and Lala because I did DNF or unhaul a lot of the books that were on my TBR, on my physical TBR from earlier years. So to continue that trend and to kind of make sure I'm keeping this process going, I've decided that I'm gonna try the first chapter of each book that's left on my TBR, physical TBR for each year. So today we are reviewing the books that were left over in 2017. So I only have one book remaining from this list from last year, so we're gonna go over that really quickly. Out of the 9 books that were on this TBR, I DNF'd or unhauled 6, read 2, and I have 1 left. So I unhauled or DNF'd Spells of the Lost and Found, Speak Easy, Speak Love, Jeremy Poldark, Fate of the Tyrantling, Labyrinth Lost, and the Kiss of Deception series. So that was actually 3 books rather than just 1. The 2 books that I read I still have in my possession. They are A Closed and Common Orbit by Becky Chambers and The Girl Who Raced Fairyland All the Way Home by Catherine M. Valente. So I was actually really pleased with both of those. But so overall, those were the books that I I got off my TBR through one way or the other. I still have Strange the Dreamer by Lanny Taylor on my TBR list, and even though I said I'm going to reread or read each first chapter of these books, I'm not going to do that with this book because I know I like the first chapter. I have read it a few times over the couple of years and I am interested in it. For this particular book, I need an actual time where I'm going to sit down and see if I'm going to stick with it rather than if I like the writing style. So for this book in this video, that's not going to happen, but that is the plan going forward because I think it would be really good, especially for the books in the next couple of videos in 2018 and the unknown books that I go through them, try the chapter, see if I'm still interested, and so on. But this one that is just not going to be effective for me because I know I like the first chapter, I know what it says and does, and I am still interested. I just need to take the time to sit down and read this because I have mentioned this on the channel before, but I actually got interrupted reading this when I got sick one time and I just have never gone back to it. So I'm hoping that this year I can tackle this and get over that sort of aversion I have to it. So that's everything that I had on the 2017 list. It's actually pretty short and I'm really happy that we're down to just 1 book. It's unfortunate that the other 6 books on this TBR shelf year were DNF or unhauls, but you know, sometimes you have to make the tough cuts, and if they are on my bookshelf, what are we at here, 17 to 23, 6-7 years, then maybe it's just time for them to go. I haven't prioritized them in that long. So anyway, that's everything that I have for today. If you have any thoughts or feelings or want to share anything with me, please let me know down below. You can also subscribe down there to see the rest of this project because we will be going through every year, like I said, and I also have an unknown video, so there's going to be a few coming out and they come out each month. But that is it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!